that was at BMG. Like those people I told you
we are
earlier.
here on 2K Sports to get things underway. We'll watch the Brooklyn Nets in this one as they go up against the Los Angeles Lakers at Staples Center. With Doris Burke, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. And with us tonight, an icon on the court, in the studio, and here at the broadcast table. How about that for an introduction, Candace Parker?
Who cares about everybody else?
I hope I live up to the intro,
So a lot of people got caught up in this mix-up.
And a moment to check out who the Los Angeles Lakers have coming up. On Tuesday, they'll go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. And then on Friday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. Harrison Durant in as the forwards. Kyrie Irving out there with James Harden. And it's Griffin in at the 5. And for the Lakers, the big three for this team all out there. Westbrook the point, LeBron and AD sliding in at the forward spot. Dwight Howard out there with Malik Monk.
Everybody owns everything. One song is getting so many people paid. And that's what happens when you sign a record deal. You no longer own your music. You ain't nothing but a trading card to them. Is that what you want to be? Is that the type of pawn you want to be in this system?
The skills, the shooting, Kevin Durant, his game continues to grow. He's still one of the elite players. And coming back from an Achilles injury, that was an incredible run last year.
I think everyone in his year-long absence forgot how much
they made his career. But T-Pain already knew how to sing, he already knew how to rap, he already knew how to do all these things. He was already DIY. So when all this stuff started happening, he was able to remove himself and still have the career, still do shows, and still make songs to this day. Do it yourself is the only way that you have any sort of safety net or security here in the music business. Why you gotta know how to market? Why the class is called How to Market Your Music on
guess what?
social
They
media.
defended
We got the class set up where it's
played top
originally
teams.
$2,000,
Kevin Durant
but
was
you
seen
can get it for
passing
$250 if you do PayPal paying for it. What you do is you pay your first payment of $250, and then you will PayPal 3 more payments over the next 6 weeks. So every 2 weeks you're gonna owe them a payment. It allows you to get in the class for $250, which is a low barrier of entry on a $2,000 class, and you ain't gotta worry about being on a payment plan with us or with anybody else.
Pass to James.
You ain't nothing. 3 years, and in August 2011, Sony completely dissolved the BMG name, where now there was no more reference to BMG whatsoever. Everybody here is an artist under Sony. So what does any of this mean? That means that everyone owns T-Pain's music at one time. And this is what happens when you sign a record deal. You're not just signing to one company. You actually sign it to like 5 or 6. When you really start peeling back the layers, they usually got their own label, or they might be under Def Jam, because everybody owns everything. One song is getting so many people paid. And that's what happens when you sign a record deal. You no longer own your music. You ain't nothing but a trading card to them. Is that what you want to be? Is that the type of pawn you want to be in this system? I don't want nothing to do with that. This is what happens when you sign a record deal. It's why we always tell y'all, you got to know how to market your music yourself. T-Pain knew how to get his stuff out there himself because he kind of did as an independent artist. I'm not saying the radio and the major labels and Jive didn't really push T-Pain, because they did. They made his career. But T-Pain already knew how to sing. He already knew how to rap. He already knew how to do all these things. He was already DIY. So when all this stuff started happening, he was able to remove himself, still have the career, still do shows, still make songs today. Do it yourself is the only way that you have any sort of safety net or security here in the music business. Which is why you got to know how to market, which is why the class is called How to Market Your Music on social media. We got the class set up where it's originally $2,000, but you can get in it for $250 if you do PayPal paying for it. What you do is you pay your first payment of $250, and then you will PayPal 3 more payments over the next 6 weeks. So every 2 weeks you're going to owe them a payment. It allows you to get the class for $250, which is a low barrier of entry on a $2,000 class, and you ain't got to worry about being on a payment plan. But you can get video and the major labels and Jive didn't really push T-Pain because they did. They made his career. But T-Pain already knew how to sing, he already knew how to rap, he already knew how to do all these things. He was already DIY. So when all this stuff started happening, he was able to remove himself, still have the career, still do shows, still make songs. That do it yourself is the only way that you have any sort of safety net or security here in the music business. Why you got to know how to market, which is why the class is called How to Market Your Music on social media. We got the class set up where it's originally $2,000, but you can get in it for $250 if you do PayPal paying for it. What you do, you pay your first payment of $250, and then you will PayPal 3 more payments over the next 6 weeks. So every 2 weeks you're going to owe them a payment. It allows you to get the class for $250, which is a low barrier of entry on a $2,000 class, and you ain't got to worry about being on a payment plan with us or with anybody else. You can do it directly through your PayPal account. So if you're on Instagram, you need to click that link. You need to Go enroll in the payment plan for how to market your music on social media at group82university.com. So that way you can get the course right now for $250 starting off. You're on YouTube. You click that link in the box as well. T-Pain, continue giving us these gems. Continue telling us what's going on in the industry. Anything else y'all want me to break down that you see anybody else say, write that in the comments right
top free throw shooters in the game last season. Kyrie Irving is fourth.
Very steady at the line. He's a guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
Group82university.com.
We wanted gay men as donors, no responsibility. Just wasn't your
Durant,
family.
pass to Harden, back to Durant. Harden with a screen on Davis. Pass to Harden. Shot clock at 5. Shot to stop the run. And the layup is up and in. Candace, the Lakers were able to get LeBron James and then Anthony Davis to join the team. How huge is the draw for players to come and play in LA?
Well, first and foremost, it's LA. It's the city of angels. You win here, you are a winner forever. And to play with guys, especially LeBron James, who's a willing passer, who makes his teammates better, and Anthony Davis definitely has a solid future here with LA. I mean, I would love to join them. A destroyer in pick and roll. LBJ rarely with a false move. He reads defenses as well as any team.
Harden, the pass to Irving. Here's Griffin, guarded by Howard. On the wing, Harden. Over Monk. And that one comes up a bit short.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Westbrook finds James.
2 minutes remain in the first.
Davis with a screen on Harris. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Well, Candace, you'd be hard-pressed to find a player who's transformed as many teams as LeBron James. Entire franchises have changed overnight when he's come to town.
Yes, and that's the impact that LeBron James has had on basketball in general. I mean, on the court, yes, but even off the court, if you think of what he's accomplished. This is a guy that you want to be your teammate. This is a guy that obviously has etched his name as
one of the best ways to get more views on your videos is by editing in interesting footage and visuals. The key to beating the YouTube algorithm is keeping the viewer's attention as long as possible. And adding extra footage called B-roll is one of the ways to do that. Another is editing your videos in such a way that they include jump cuts, graphics, and transitions that can reset the viewer's attention and keep them watching. Those are just two ways to boost retention and watch.
And it's a completely new group for the Lakers. So Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. Aldridge is checked in for Griffin. Claxton comes in for Harris. Brown, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. And it's Mills in for James Harden.
I know Trevor Ariza has been a bit of a journeyman, but he is also a proven champion. On the defensive end, you know he's going to take pride in locking down his man.
Ariza at the line for 2.
First one falls for him. Well, lately the Lakers have excelled defensively. And Candace is a former defensive player of the year yourself. What's made him successful
right now?
You know, VA,
to
I
help
think the
you protect
Lakers,
them in the
you have to
future.
have that one player.
Safeguard your
And that
family
one
with a
player
will,
is Anthony
trust,
Davis.
or
You know,
power
when
of
you have that
attorney
guy that
from
plays
LegalZoom.
well,
Let's make
and
it
just
official.
every possession defend. It really inspires the team. You can see how much of an impact that he's had on this Lakers team as well as LeBron James.
The upcoming
Starts with
Miss
the
Marvel
anchor,
series
goes around
has
that.
officially
So
been
it's the
delayed
Lakers
from
now.
late
After the
2021
basket by Brooklyn.
early 2022.
Pass to Bazemore.
Yes.
A minute 22
So
left
honestly,
now in the first
I think
quarter.
everybody
Nice
could have
D
figured
from
this one
Brown.
out by themselves, but I guess it's good that we
Now
have
here's
something
Durant. He's
here,
closely guarded.
because, yeah, Bryce,
Down low.
Adam Berry
The
is
rebound
the
by
first
Nunn.
one that I really
That
look
is
for
a
and that
rarity.
everybody
He
picked up
takes
on
flight.
it.
He
And Miss
usually
Marvel
hammers
will
it
not
home.
make its
Here's
previously
Ariza
targeted
from the
late
arc.
2021 release.
Durant
Now,
pulls it in.
most of us, I think, kind
An
of
8-point
understood
differential.
this. If
They're searching for
mid-November
a way to
is
score.
when you start
Yeah,
Hawkeye,
buckets have been very
and you know,
tough
you
to come
get
by.
a little bit of a buffer between series.
I mean, they weren't going to start this marble on like the last day of the year. That doesn't make sense. That's a really stuffed advertising period for everything, and advertisements and everything.
And this is
really
exactly
up
who
the
you
price.
want taking that
So
shot.
the previously rumored bump February of 2022 now seems like the likely go-to, which again does make sense. It lines up with what
he's been patient so
with
far.
WandaVision,
Nothing yet on the
which was
scoreboard.
supposed to come out towards the end of
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
2020. No,
And
2020.
give them
That's
credit
when
for
it's come out.
approaching this game
And
with the right
2021
energy and
so,
intensity. This team
again,
has
this makes
attacked
sense.
every chance
It's
they've
all
got.
there. And honestly, I'm okay with this. It gives them enough time to show us a first look on Disney Plus Day.
Good as the jump shot falls.
Just the silky
They're going to show us our first look at Miss Marvel on Disney Plus Day.
to watch.
Kicking it down.
The first quarter of play.
Journo.
Lakers on top.
Skills.
Up 8.
Zip boys. With the big leads now.
And always
the
ready in
obvious,
the
but
clutch.
yeah,
Kyrie Irving
you know,
says he saves it.
I think they need to take their time with this to make sure everything looks
You know,
point,
Irving,
to
perhaps
make sure the
underrated
effects
as
are
a
done,
tactician
which is why
grade.
it's
Oh yeah,
taking
it's a
longer
chess
despite
match indeed.
going to
One
production
move,
before
one
Hawkeye.
play,
It's just
sets up
something
the
that's
next.
going to take a little bit longer. And I don't think you want to
And for those of you
mess
just
this
tuning in,
series up
second quarter
necessarily
action
because
is where
we've
we
seen
are.
Black
What
Panther.
we've seen from the Lakers.
New
What's your take so
installments
far?
brought in.
It's all
And
about the
cultural
strong
awareness.
inside-out game in the first
Same
period.
thing.
It really helped them get some
So,
clean
Miss
looks
Marvel,
down low.
It is great when you
do
can
the
get
same
that
thing
established early
for
because to me it
the Muslim
opens up
community.
every
That's
other
the goal,
aspect of
and
your
I'm
game.
excited by it.
They've got
Time,
Anthony.
and this honestly
Rajon
just
Rondo out there
makes
with
a lot of
Russell
sense.
Westbrook.
Now, I saw
Then it's
people
Anthony
speculating
Davis.
that maybe
And it's James
this
in
the
at the
late
small
May
forward
position
position.
to
That's the
Ramadan.
Laker 5.
That's probably not going to happen. That is a substantial delay. Like, you're talking end of May into April. They're already going to be like banking up new series
first free throw is
and
good.
movies to go
What
around that same
extraordinary
time frame.
growth
So
for
that's just,
Russell
it's a little
Westbrook
too
coming out of
congested there, in my
UCLA.
opinion. But
This guy is so
February seems to
athletic,
fit
perhaps
that
the most
time slot
athletic guard
perfectly.
to
I wouldn't
play
be
the
surprised if it's
position.
also early
And so
January,
Westbrook
but
nails both
why
of them.
rush things? People are still going to be on a high from Spider-Man and everything, so let
Outside
that kind
Harden.
of sizzle and give.
There's the drive. Rebounded by the Lakers. And you look at athletes getting involved and making their voices heard on justice and equality canvas. The WNBA has been on the front lines. Can you speak to that?
Yes, the WNBA has been on the front lines and, you know, just proud to represent this league, a league that stands for equality. We are a league of all women, 80% African American, just down the line. And so we like to pride ourselves on being the voice for the voiceless.
Never afraid to speak up. It's always been the case in the WNBA.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Up top, Griffin. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Los Angeles shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. Irving against Westbrook to the paint. Pass to James. They set the screen. Launches it. Westbrook can't hit. The Nets have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Griffin. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. They'll pin that one on Rajon Rondo. When you think about how important bench play is in the modern game, Candace, how big of a boost is it for a starter when the bench plays well?
When the bench comes in and raises the level of play, it definitely makes your job easier. When you have a bench that you can depend on, a team that plays against the starters constantly in practice to make them better. It just makes the overall team and the energy.
Certainly adds to the depth and buys some quality rest. Here's Griffin after the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's Harden. And Davis with the block.
Davis does a great job of I love how Davis takes pride in his shots.
Millsap, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Harden finds Harris. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harris has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to James. Over Harris. And it's Harris with the rebound.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Now here's Irving. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Griffin passes to Harden. And the net's another three.
And that's just precision personified from Harden beyond the arc. I mean, he looks so comfortable shooting from out there.
And you knew you loved basketball early on, but when did broadcasting come into the picture, Cameron?
Yeah, I grew up with two older brothers. All we did was debate on our couch watching basketball. So honestly, I'd like to say I've been broadcasting since I can remember, but have an opportunity to broadcast along some of the icons in the game, players that I grew up with, and like you yourself, just listening to all the time. It's a huge opportunity. I definitely don't take it for granted.
And as your brothers would add, Candace loves to talk.
They told you to say that, huh? They put you up to that.
And so it's the Lakers with it. The Nets making their last shot. Fires for three. Davis can't hit. Brooklyn trailing and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
All right, BA. Russell Westbrook last season said titles won't define him. He said, quote, I grew up in the streets. I'm a champion. I don't have to be an NBA champion. My legacy isn't based on what I do on this court. It's what I do off the floor. How many people I'm able to impact and inspire.
Different perspective, Allie. Good stuff.
Well, Russ making the great read. Outstanding work, understanding the floor and finding his open teammates.
The Nets call timeout. The loudest and craziest fans get repeat first. Let's hear it, fans. All right, look who's coming under the goal. Get loud. Here they are. Your Lakers.
And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Jordan's checked in for Howard. Ariza comes in for LeBron. Bazemore's checked in for Russell Westbrook. And Nunn is subbed in for Rondo. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Claxton, he's checked in for Griffin. Kevin Durant comes in for Harris. Brown, he's checked in for Irving. And it's Mills in for James Harden.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Davis down low, open on Claxton. They retain possession. 3 on the clock. Here's Bazemore. There's the drive, and Millsap pulls it down. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 from the three-point line in the second. Here's Brown, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Well, Candace, thanks so much for joining us and sharing your insights into the game.
Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure.
Hey, anytime Candace stops by, we know we're going to hear something interesting.
I agree, BA. She's got a great perspective of the game. I mean, she sees it from the view of a player, a coach, and a fan.
Here's Nunn, following the bucket by the Nets. Chalk up 2 there. Nunn's got his first 2 points of the night.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Here's Mills. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Here's Ariza, guarded by Durant. Pass to Davis. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Well, Anthony Davis helped rescuing the Lakers from some lean years. In the 6 seasons prior to his arrival, they've missed the playoffs more times than in the previous 65 years of the franchise.
And a year after they got him, they're hoisting the Larry O'Brien Trophy. And now with his new contract, he should help them compete for a long time to come.
Anthony's checked in for the Lakers. Monk comes in for Bazemore. Outside Nunn. They set the pick to the right side. Three-pointer, Anthony. No luck on that one. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominant. Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start. And as we welcome you to the studio, we call your attention to the top performer.
Yeah, man, this is what we were hoping for. The two alpha dogs are squaring off. And then the team leaders are
And guys, let's get into that first half of action. Specifically, Russell Westbrook. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. The Lakers in the lead. On the floor for the Nets. Durant and Griffin, the combo out front. Kyrie Irving out there with James Harden. And it's Harris in at the 3 slot. Westbrook finds Davis. And Durant with the block.
This is probably the aspect as his career has gone on where Kevin Durant has improved the most. The defensive end, he is a real factor.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass. Really getting after it and being physical.
And if you want to know which players had the most success from distance last season, here they are. Number 1, Joe Harris.
Distance shooters are so accurate these days. It's a real honor to have topped that list.
That free throw, no good. All right, Grant, if you could be GM for one rebuilding team right now, which would it be?
Oh, wow. That's tough. I mean, you got the Grizzlies with Morant. You got the Pels with Zion. You got the Mavs with Doncic. You know, I'll probably stick with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. I think he has a lot to offer and has the ability to dominate in this league.
Westbrook outside. Howard, the pass to Davis. James against Griffin. Lets it fly. Offensive rebound. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Boy, guys, the powerful physical frame of Dwight Howard, so problematic for a defense.
Pass to Harden. The Lakers with a rebound. Westbrook's got 4 rebounds in the game.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Now, here is James. Here he goes. Yes, it's good. And it's a 12-point Los Angeles lead.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Harden finds Irving. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile 1 block.
Oh, my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Boy, and when it comes to providing leadership, everyone tackles it a little bit differently. Irving isn't that Kevin Garnett type motivator. He's not going to talk all game like Chris Paul. This guy leads with his play.
Westbrook. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Westbrook's got 8 points.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Monk with a steal. And here's Westbrook. Give him 8. Over Harden. No good. A bit long that time. And what we've seen is guys want to play alongside Irving.
Yeah, people who know him best vouch for him and will even join a team partly because of him. Plus, this guy is so insanely talented. You know when he's on, he gives you the best chance to win.
And the layup is good off the glass. He's got 9.
I love it. When Harden shoots, he commits. A little contact isn't going to upset his mechanics.
Pass to Monk. Howard with a screen on Irving. Here's Monk. Kicks it out to Westbrook. 6 on the shot clock. Who poked away. Ooh, Durant with a steal. For the finish. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Well, that's one way to go from defense to offense. KD capable of doing it all by himself.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Boy, this guy a multifaceted talent, and not just on the court. Kevin Durant has said, quote, basketball is just what I do and love, but that isn't just who I am. This guy really tries to make a difference.
And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Jordan's checked in for Howard. Anthony comes in for Davis. Bazemore's checked in for Monk. And it's Rondo in for Russell Westbrook. Millsap, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Johnson comes in for Durant. And slam dunk by Jordan.
When you think that this guy was so raw and so skinny coming into the league, now DeAndre Jordan brushing off these challenges with ease.
Pass to Harden. He gets it in there. Harden's got 11 points. And Durant has helped many people with his generosity.
Yeah, once committed $10 million to the college track program to help disadvantaged kids receive a higher education. He's been renovating basketball courts around the world. And obviously, as an entrepreneur, he's been focusing on companies and products that are making lives better. How cool is that?
Here's Irving. Deflected. Pass to Bazemore. James against Harris. Right side, Rondo. The shot's good on the assist by James. And it's a 12-point Los Angeles lead. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
We've seen them make the extra effort defensively, rotating, closing out airspace, and sending shots back.
Yeah, and I think something they've also worked hard at tonight is crashing the boards. The second chance points have been coming in bunches.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
It's James with the drive. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot. Hot.
All right. Look who's coming under the goal. Get loud. Here they are.
Reese is checked in for the Lakers. Nunn comes in for Rondo. 58 seconds left in the third quarter. Left side Mills. It's deflected.
Melo just reading the play the right way, put in the extra effort to come up with such a nice block.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Claxton, he's checked in for Johnson. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter.
Nicholas Claxton.
Anthony outside. Rebound Brooklyn.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Got a piece of it. Brown passes to Aldridge. And here is Irving. Right side Mills. 5 to shoot. Screen by Claxton. Mills with it. And Anthony picks him up defensively. Irving for 3. That shot off. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. The flow of the... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Davis slides in at 4 with Howard playing center. Russell Westbrook out there with Malik Monk. And it's Anthony in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Here's Durant. Yep, count it.
How about the balance from Durant? More strong than you would think that frame suggests. Able to finish through contact is KD.
Westbrook outside. And it's rejected. Out of bounds, it'll be Lakers ball. And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in. Harris is checked in for Brooklyn. Harden comes in for Mills. The Lakers in the lead. Pass to Howard. Here's Davis. Durant with the block. And he's able to get it back. Here's James. Kevin Durant pulls it in. Durant's got 5 rebounds in the game. Harden with it. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Back to Durant. Griffin, a screen on Westbrook. 6 to shoot. Shoots from the line. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. The Lakers have gone 0 for 3 in this fourth. Not good. Pass to Davis. The shot off that time.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise.
During that break, Coach Frank Vogel had some advice for his team. He implored his team to fight until the end. He said, quote, "We might be up now, but we can't give the ball away. Don't let your guard down until the clock hits 0. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. It's James on the wing. Davis, a screen. James, that's good. And the Lakers lead by 9.
Yeah, LeBron, too many options, too many weapons at his disposal when he runs the pick and roll.
Monk against Irving. Pass to Harden. James with the rebound.
Part of why they have this lead, they're doing the little things out there.
Double team on James. Outside Davis. James against Harris. Over Harris. That one's wide left.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Durant finds Irving. Pass to Harden. And the shot's good by Irving.
Kyrie Irving is elite, finishing on the interior. Don't let the size fool you.
James passes to Westbrook. Now Howard. Outside Davis. Here's James. Drained it for 2 points. James has gotten 4 this quarter. The Nets have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Durant, the pass to Harris. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Durant inside. Check by Davis.
One of the best defenders in the league at any position. AD can just smother a dude.
Basket counts.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Durant got it from about 16 feet.
Yeah, the mid-range is his comfort spot, the sweet spot for KD doing work.
James against Harris. Davis with a screen on Harris. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It'll go on Joe Harris.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Incredible to think, in LeBron James's most historic career, he's had finals MVPs, regular season MVPs, but this deep into his career, to have led the league in assists, how cool is that?
Jacks up a 3. Oh, he pipes it. 9 for 14 and showing no let-up.
It's the little plays like that that can make all the difference. Not boxing out on free throws is a killer.
Griffin, a screen on Davis. Here's Durant. Unable to get that one. Excellent D there from Davis. Westbrook right side. Pass to Davis. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Back to Davis. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Davis has got 4 points this quarter.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Lakers.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just two tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for LeBron James.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Right side, Rondo. Outside none. Three-pointer. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Aldridge misses. So it's the Lakers now. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Pass to Durant. Shot from 12. The three from Aldridge. Counted from distance.
Passing may be the most overlooked aspect of Kevin Durant's game, but you know he wants his teammates to feel good.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes